Lots of folks. In fact, I'm going to go to our official script here for the parade and list off a few of the notable entries and notable things that popped out at me when I was looking over at this year's parade. Okay, so first off, you have Tara the Hero Cat, right? You remember that cat? Probably the most world-famous cat so far in recent memory. And she came right here from Bakersfield, California. She is the Grand Marshal of the parade, that cat that rescued the boy from the attack dog. Yeah, well, she is going to be the Grand Marshal of the parade. We're not sure what role she will play in the parade, whether her owners will have her up on the float. We've seen her throw a first pitch, and we've seen her at a Condors game. Usually they just kind of bring her in on the arm there. Nothing special, but it is pretty cool to see a cat at a parade. I'm wondering how that's going to go down. That should be interesting. Okay, in the center of your screen there, you'll see the Bakersfield Police Department. They are the official first entry vehicle to the parade. That comes with no imagination here. They obviously are the ones that are protecting the streets here, blocking the streets off, so they're going to be the ones that are going to kick off the festivities here. Folks seeing for the first time someone come down the street. The past hour or so, it's just been folks milling about. So Bakersfield Police Department, the first official vehicles to cross our post here at 21st and 8th Street as the Bakersfield Christmas Parade gets underway. In the foreground here, we can see the Bakersfield City Police Department Honor Guard as they make their way down towards the spotted lights here at 21st and 8th Street.
Okay, this is going to be
There they are in the foreground of your screen there. The Bakersfield City Police Department Honor Guard. Okay, so as we mentioned, the Grand Marshal and Parade Honoree, the cat the entire world has discovered, Tara the Hero Cat, in May of this year. Her video had over 16.8 million views in the first 48 hours. And remember, that was the video we showed you first here on turnto23.com of that cat rescuing the boy from that attack dog. That video has since gone viral. It's appeared on hundreds of thousands of blogs, news sites, and been all over the web, right? Well, that cat is the Grand Marshal of the 2014 32nd Annual Bakersfield Christmas Parade. So we will wait to see her in presumably just a few minutes here. You can see this in the shot there, the Grand Marshal sign. And that is where Tara the Hero Cat is laid up, maybe asleep, maybe awake. I would imagine a siren doesn't help a cat's temperament, but we shall see in just a moment here if Tara the Hero Cat is in fact on that float, and if they are showing that cat off. Okay, I can see Jeremy. No, let's go into on that that car right there. I think that's the cat. We can right there off the Grand Marshal there.
okay.
Let's take a look at there. I can see with you. I don't see the. I do see the cat. Can you see the cat right there? That is Tara the Hero Cat at a Christmas parade. Now, people haven't seen the cat from where we're at right now. They haven't got a chance to actually see who's in that convertible there. But that is Tara the Hero Cat, that infamous cat that has now gone viral on the web. That started right here in Bakersfield of her rescuing her little friend there. That's Jeremy in the vehicle. Her little buddy rescued him from that attack dog in that video that has now gone viral. So Tara the Hero Cat, the Grand Marshal, can't believe I'm really saying that, the Grand Marshal of the 2014 32nd Annual Bakersfield Christmas Parade. We're going to go out here and go speak to them real quick. They are out here. How are you guys?
Well, look at you.
You brought the cat.
We did.
That's awesome. How's she doing out here at the Christmas parade?
She's doing really well. She's just having fun. She's just sitting there, as you can see.
Yeah, I mean, you got sirens and stuff. This is crazy. Did you ever think your cat would be in a Christmas parade?
Never thought. But, you know, we're glad she is, and we're glad that Bakersfield's so warm and
we'll
receiving
walk with
her.
you guys so we don't hold up the line here. We'll walk with you before you cross your post. You can see the cat right there. A lot of folks, I was mentioning to our viewers online, you would never imagine to see a cat at a Christmas parade, but she's doing well, it looks like. This has been quite a year for you guys. All the video views and everything that's happened. Talk about this past year and just what's happened in this community.
Well, it's definitely been a whirlwind, but we're happy to bring it home to Bakersfield and really, you know, support the local fans. There's a lot of them out there, and we're just happy that the story was happy and that everyone was okay. And so we're really happy that everyone's well received this in Bakersfield.
Nice. All right. Well, thank you for your time and have a good Christmas parade. Thank you, guys. Tara the Hero Cat right there, as you saw. I'm going to get out of the way here so you can see that. taking in the festivities as the Grand Marshal of the Bakersfield Christmas Parade. You heard there from the family. We've talked to them several times over the past few months about just this experience. Obviously, they've been in the Condors games. They've thrown out the first pitch at a Blaze game. That, of course, didn't go as planned, but it was still pretty fun. So, anyways, they just passed our post here at 21st and 8th Street, downtown Bakersfield. You can see there Mary Harvey Hall also represented. Of course he would. He is the mayor of Bakersfield, represented here in the parade. He's now serving his 4th term. One of his focuses as mayor has been the beautification through Keep Bakersfield Beautiful and the creation of and participation in monthly mayor freeway cleanups. Those trash pickups, we've reported on several of them involving the homeless community as well. Hall has donated his mayor's salary to the Kern Community Foundation, which provides scholarships to local colleges and to the California State University Bakersfield for local students. So Mayor Harvey Hall taking in the Bakersfield Christmas Parade. Mayor Harvey Hall, we're live streaming on turnin23.com. You want to say Merry Christmas to folks?
Merry Christmas, Kern County and Bakersfield, and this wonderful parade and all these beautiful people that are here tonight.
This weather is crazy. Did you imagine this?
It's terrific, man. I thought I overdressed today.
I feel like I did too. Mayor Harvey Hall, thank you for your time. Merry Christmas. All right, Mayor Harvey Hall making his way. We, of course, have to talk to the mayor as he comes by. A staple here in Bakersfield. Mayor Harvey Hall now going just west of our location. Okay, coming up right here, we have the Kaiser Permanente and San Joaquin Community Hospital. Their vehicle here, as they've partnered with high quality residents, excuse me, I'm catching my place here. Their partnership with the One Partnership, Your Gain campaign has worked to keep Kern County healthy. They've worked together from Kaiser Permanente and San Joaquin Community Hospital to provide comprehensive, seamless care to more than 102,000 members in our community. The teamwork demonstrated by San Joaquin Community Hospital and Kaiser Permanente means better outcomes for patients. Both San Joaquin Community Hospital and Kaiser Permanente are long-standing members of the community. They provide some outstanding health care. As you can see, a lot of members represented right there. The Kaiser Permanente folks, along with San Joaquin Community Hospital, both partnering in this Christmas parade. And it's worth mentioning, San Joaquin Community Hospital, in case you're wondering, has been in our community for more than 100 years now. The hospital's mission to provide our community with outstanding physical, mental, and spiritual care. Recently, San Joaquin Community Hospital was named Bakersfield's most preferred hospital for overall quality and image. All of the employees at San Joaquin Community Hospital want to wish you and yours a healthy and Merry Christmas. And if you're wondering what that noise was, that was the Kaiser Permanente mobile health unit there, giving us a nice honk as it comes down to downtown Bakersfield. We hear that again. All right. And this vehicle that you're seeing right in front of you is the Children's Mobile Immunization Program vehicle that's sponsored by San Joaquin Community Hospital and First 5 of Kern, funded by Proposition 10. Funding has made a significant impact on the Kern County children here in our community, and all immunizations through the Children's Mobile Immunization Program provided free of charge of children who meet the vaccine for children criteria. And there are 15 to 18 mobile immunization clinics scheduled throughout the month at different locations. All right, coming up right behind, as you can hear the siren, it's no surprise, I don't have to tell you what that is. That's a fire engine, and on top there, folks from the Bakersfield Fire Department representing downtown Bakersfield as they do. They're stationed just a stone's throw away from where we're at right now. Bakersfield Fire Department folks obviously serving our community in a variety of ways. They do several fundraisers throughout the year with very worthy nonprofits in our community. And of course, they're here day in, day out when you need them most. Medical issues, fires, car accidents, they're here in our community on the front lines, are really making a difference and doing some good things. So the folks here from Company 1, that is right across the street, Fire Engine 1, downtown Bakersfield, represented here, shining a light at us. That's perfect. Merry Christmas, guys. Back it up. All right, so the Bakersfield Fire Department is still making their way here through downtown Bakersfield. Several floats decorated. We got kids on this one. This is truck 1, ladder 1. Lots of folks making their way, waving at the crowds, families taking in this event. Merry Christmas, guys. Merry Christmas. I would assume those would be friends and family of firefighters as they get the exclusive access to ride inside a fire department. How inside a fire engine, how cool would that be? To be inside there, pulling that lever there to make the horn go. That'd be pretty cool, right? I see Jackie Sullivan right there on the end there, Councilwoman, Bakersfield. Sitting atop. Don Clark there, also kind of catch him, but Don Clark, of course, a staple in the Bakersfield media and Bakersfield news climate here in town. All right, so continuing on, we have the Bakersfield Firefighters Burn Foundation vehicle going through here. Obviously, there's been a lot in the news in the last few years about the Grossman Burn Center and several other organizations that are helping burn victims. This, the Bakersfield Firefighters Burn Foundation vehicle. So obviously doing some great work in the community and helping out a lot. Okay, so behind there you see that woman on the horse there. Well, that's our State Assemblywoman, Shannon Grove, riding her horse Chip, and of course wishing all of us in Bakersfield a wonderful, spirit-filled Christmas. Shannon prays this is a time to draw near to your family and friends in celebration of the birth of Jesus. She says, have a joyful Merry Christmas and a blessed New Year. Shannon Grove riding her horse downtown Bakersfield. Hey, Merry Christmas, Shannon. And of course, following behind there, you can hear now, that is the Bakersfield College Marching Battery. Those guys that lead the way before the games, you know, before a football game. They do a lot of great stuff. I had a chance to watch them one year before one of the games, and it really is amazing what they're able to pull off. I can barely hear myself tell you that story, but they do sound good. Bakersfield's College Marching Battery coming through downtown Bakersfield. All right, right behind them, this is the Pacific Gas and Electric Company's float. They were incorporated in 1905, one of the largest combination natural gas and electric utilities in the United States. Over 500 PG&E employees live and work right here in Kern County. They say they're proud to serve the community. In the past year, our employees throughout California have volunteered over 40,000 hours of volunteer community service, and I will attest to that. A lot of folks volunteering at the mission. We had a chance to feature them one day. The volunteer effort happening at the mission of Kern County and so many other worthy organizations throughout our community. The food banks, the gleaners, a lot of folks from PG&E doing a lot of great work with the efforts that they have from their company. Okay, KUZZ, you like country music? That's Bakersfield's best country music, KUZZ.com, 107.9. Have to admit, they are on my dial. I like taking a little country music from time to time. So they are here, represented well, and right behind them, a new radio station they've added in the years past. That is Jack FM 97.3, as I read it in my best radio voice. Jack FM 97.3 and KUZZ. All right, Compton Junior High School, their marching band right here behind us. We have the folks that do the dancing and twirling right ahead of them here, cheerleaders, of course, with Christmas boxes, it seems, in hand instead of pom-poms. That's fitting, right? It is the holidays, after all. So the Compton Junior High Marching Band making their way to where we are at. We'll let you take in the sights and sounds. All right, and coming right behind them, you see some canines walking down the street. That is the Kern Canine Activities. The Kern Canine Activities Club is open to all dogs and their human companions. We have many different activities and classes throughout the year that provide opportunities to have your dogs meet new friends. Check out their website. That's kerncanineactivities.com. A lot of, let's see, we got some boxer dogs there. I see, of course, beautiful looking lab there, golden retriever. Oh, look, one sitting right for us right there. Well-behaved canines as he walks around there. Pretty cool. We got puffy dogs, great looking dogs. That's the Kern County Canine Association. Good looking animals as they pass our post here. 21st and 8th Street, downtown Bakersfield, 32nd annual Bakersfield Christmas Parade. Of course, if you're watching this right now, you are online or on your phone or tablet device, turn to 23.com. and our mobile and tablet devices streaming live in downtown Bakersfield as you watch a few canines walk through our shot here. Festive, wrapped up in their best Christmas bling. I think some of them are going against their will with those outfits, but whatever, it looks pretty good. Okay, right behind them we have the Sikhs of Bakersfield. As we mentioned here earlier, we were able to talk to these folks that were getting ready at the mission at Kern County. They're a nonprofit organization committed to increasing awareness about the Sikh religion and providing community service. This past year, they have done a lot in the community. They've helped out with the Wounded Heroes Fund, the 999 Foundation, I should say, the Bakersfield Homeless Center, and today they donated 200 blankets to the mission at Kern County. You can take a look at their float. It is always greatly decorated, and this year is no exception. Take a look at this. An awesome design from the Bakersfield Sikh community as they spread their religion, their message of peace and acceptance. Right behind it there, you can see that Jeep. I was actually at the mission at Kern County today talking to those folks, and I got to see them light up that Jeep, and they were able to show me how they were doing it. It's a pretty interesting process to light up a vehicle, something you don't really think about, but they made it happen right there. It looks pretty good. The Bakersfield Sikh Riders of America with their lighted parade and all the good stuff from them. Motorcycle group following behind them. These are, of course, the riders. Of course, taking in the sights and sounds of a Harley Davidson right there. And yes, it is as loud as it seems across the screen there. All right, so those sights and sounds you were just taking in, that's the Bakersfield Sikh Parade. I'm actually going to cross out here real quick and talk to one of you guys. Hey, how are you doing? Merry Christmas. This is cool. How do you like being in the Christmas parade?
You know, it's so wonderful. You know, it's like all the cultures coming together. Yeah.
Pretty cool. We're happy you guys are here. Merry
Thank
Christmas.
you. Thank you.
Have a good ride. See you guys. All right, folks from the Bakersfield Sikh community, as they make past our post here at 21st and 8th Street, downtown Bakersfield, just the last few motorcycles making their way. As we mentioned, that is the Sikh Riders of America Club. It's a national organization with roots here in Kern County, and a lot of their mission is to give back, and they did that today. Perfect example, donating 200 blankets to the mission at Kern County and helping out folks down there. I had a chance to really speak to a couple of the temple leaders earlier today, and their message really was about acceptance, understanding, bringing the two cultures together, or not two, but really any cultures together, and understanding their religion and that they're a peaceful group, and that they have a lot to offer to this community, and as we see that through all the projects that they've done. So as we get going here, the motorcycles making their way past the intersection, we have the Stockdale High School Marching Band right in the foreground as they make their way down here. If you've been to a high school football game or been to any event at a high school, you have, of course, recognized a marching band sound. Of course, playing right now, Jingle. I can't really tell the name of the song right now. All right, so the Stockdale High School Marching Band playing Jingle All the Way as they make their way through us. We'll let you listen in. All right, taking in the sights and sounds of the Stockdale High School Marching Band. And you can see the flag throwers right now in the foreground of your shot. All right, a cool float coming up here. Never been able to make the Rose Parade, never been able to get down to Los Angeles for that really cool time of the festivities here at the holiday season. Well, this is about the closest we're going to come to the Rose Parade in Bakersfield. This entry float is constructed of flowers and plants, a first for the Bakersfield Christmas Parade, and it salutes the movie Frozen. Yeah, parents, you heard of that movie yet? Has it been playing on your DVD player until your DVD player doesn't work anymore, or perhaps your CD player in your car? Well, yeah, that's the movie Frozen, and that's Elsa. She's really from Liberty High School, dressed as Elsa. But that is a float there, decked out with the best of Bakersfield's plants and flowers there. Looks like Elsa is singing a song from Frozen, so we'll let you listen into that. Yeah, that's Let It Go. You recognize that tune? No, do you recognize that one? Let It Go? Heard that a few times. Okay, continuing on here, this is the equestrian Greenhorn Mountain Veterans Association, famous for their Greenville Roundup Rodeo each June, the biggest one-day rodeo in the West. And followed right behind them, we got the Bakersfield Downtown Association and the Kern County Hispanic Chamber of Commerce coming together for the holidays. Riders, courtesy of rides, I should say. Right there you see those, courtesy of the Think Green pedicabs. I've seen them at downtown Bakersfield in the past couple weeks. Pretty cool, right? If you're going to downtown to dinner, or maybe you just want to not walk away and get a ride, well, you'll get a ride on a pedicab. Available during the champagne and shopping tours on Saturdays until Christmas. Keep Bakersfield Beautiful are this year's entries, banner carriers, and pooper scoopers. Yeah, you read that. I read that right. It's in the script. So they're all parts right there to keep Bakersfield beautiful. All parts of the effort here. Those pedicabs are pretty cool. If you haven't taken them yet, I haven't taken one, but I've seen folks do it from like the Padre. Maybe head down the street a little ways. You can catch a ride. It's only a couple bucks. Pretty cool, and it all goes to a cool campaign here in Bakersfield to keep it green, keep less cars on the road. Okay, in the foreground there, we see from Bakersfield Family Medical Center, designed and built by their employees and families. Their float coming up here. Excuse me, that float actually just passed us. It looks like we have the Kern Schools Federal Credit Union. Founded 1938 by a small group of teachers, Kern Schools Federal Credit Union has grown to become the largest member-owned financial institution headquartered in Kern County by offering 9 branches, quality financial products and services, and a deep commitment to service. Kern Schools serves over 150,000 members and has been voted best financial institution by the readers of the Bakersfield Californian 20 consecutive years in a row. The fine folks that help you get your money out, keep it safe, put it in there, represented in downtown Bakersfield. For the 32nd annual Bakersfield Christmas Parade, you're watching it live, turn223.com, as well as our mobile and tablet devices. And we have a raccoon randomly running through our shot. I don't know where he's from. I don't know who he's with, but he's a raccoon running down the street. Christmas Parade. If you got a raccoon suit laying around, why not bust it out for the Christmas Parade, right? Okay, so coming up, Girl Scouts of America, the Hillside Unit. And you probably have heard about the Girl Scouts recently in the news. That's because they're now selling their cookies online. Have you heard about this? Pretty cool. Girl Scout cookies. The most difficult trip you'll ever have into a grocery store, meeting one of these little guys. The cute face that gets your wallet out, corners you to give you a few bucks. Troop 36 here in downtown Bakersfield. With the Caramel Delights. Thin Mints, right? Those are the good ones. Shortbread. Merry Christmas, guys. You guys have any cookies? No cookies? All right. They're out of cookies. You can buy them online. Okay. Coming up right behind that, we have Chipman Junior High School, home of the Chargers and their marching band. We'll let you take in the sounds of Chipman Junior High's marching band. Taking a break. That's all right. guys in the back, they're holding it together with the percussion there. All right, coming up. In the mood for some pizza? A little hungry tonight? Well, who are you going to call? How about Rusty's Pizza? Rusty's Pizza strives to be the best with the best service and locations all across Bakersfield and in Lamont. They say tonight, we love being a part of the Bakersfield community, and they thank the Bakersfield community for the ongoing support. As you may have known, they've grown quite a bit in the last few years. Rusty's Pizza, several locations. My favorite pizza, personally, the barbecue chicken pizza. One of the best. Order that when I am feeling like getting a pizza. Rusty's Pizza. And a guy in a pizza suit. All right. Following right behind, entry number 34, we have the General Shafter School Intermediate. The folks from that school, the Shafter School Intermediate. All right, so coming up right behind that, we have the General Shafter School Junior High and the General Shafter School Primary. One of the more festive floats we've seen here in the last few minutes. We have Frosty the Snowman, Santa Claus. All atop a nicely decorated float. Icicle lights hanging off the edge there. Pretty cool stuff. And right behind it, we will take in some more marching band action with the West High School Viking Regiment. General Shafter School, and right behind it, West High School Marching Band. Quite a few folks from West High School. I don't know about you, but I still think the coolest thing about this parade so far was that there was a cat at a parade. I still can't believe it. Tara the Hero Cat at a parade. I still can't believe it. We're going to have more on that tonight at 11, I'm sure. We'll show you that again. A cat at a Christmas parade. Pretty cool. All right, West High School in the foreground of your shots. The flag throwers there as the marching band makes its way, hooks the corner there at G Street, I should say. Again, if you're watching this and you're saying, hey, I want to come downtown right now, traffic's a little crazy. I'm not going to lie to you. All the streets are shut down here as folks have made their way. So best bet is probably just to keep on the live stream. Turn to 23.com, your mobile and tablet devices from the comfort of your home, and watch the 32nd annual Bakersfield Christmas Parade live from downtown. I'm Tim Callahan. I'm going to be out here all night with you as we take in the sights and sounds. As we mentioned, my favorite part so far personally has been Tara the Hero Cat, a cat at a Christmas parade. Now, we didn't know how it was going to go down when she was at the Condors game or the Blaze. That went pretty well, so I guess it's no venture to think that she would do well at a Christmas parade, but there was a siren right behind her. I was really surprised she didn't run away. Heavily sedated cats on Christmas here, Christmas Day Parade. All right, so right behind the West High marching bands, we have a band that is not in the script. Happens sometimes, right? Looks like Bakersfield's finest drill team dance squad. So you can see there in the foreground of your shot, Noe, to the left, right there, some little guys dancing there, doing like a break, something in the street there. This is all part of Bakersfield's finest dream team dance squad. Yeah, check them out. Some good moves. What kind of move is that?
I don't know, I couldn't do it.
Just a second ago, they were doing something on the cement there, but.
It's cute,
going to a nice little trot dance. Folks from the Bakersfield Finest drill team and dance team. And right behind it, back on cue here, Stay Focused Ministries, serving youth across our community through outreach, mentoring services, school assemblies, gang prevention. Manny Carrizales, who's become a familiar face in our community, has become a champion for that organization, doing a lot of stuff for gang prevention and helping folks out on the streets, kids in high school. Done a lot of work at East High with folks there, with kids there about reaching for greatness. You can see there in the shot. That is their message. For more information, you can call 322-4673. They have a lot of cool programs there. Stay Focused Ministries as we see next few floats, I should say. All right, so rain for rent. Need a little rain for your farm, or maybe if you're shooting a movie here in Bakersfield, you need to make it rain because it hardly ever rains here. Well, you call these guys Rain for Rent. They have rain and they rent it. It's pretty cool. I don't know what the going rate is now for rain for rent, but I'm sure it's not cheap. We know with the drought and everything going on here in Bakersfield, rain and water, a hard thing to come by, but they were there for your business or for whatever need you have for rain. It's for rent. All right. Coming up right behind that, we have the Bakersfield Californian vehicle, the Bakersfield California Walking Group, as well as Kero Middle School. So those folks aren't walking, they're on a float, so we'll just wait to see what float this is. Oh, this is still the Rain for Rent. Okay. So we had a couple vehicles here with Rain for Rent. Their horn actually sounds like, I don't know if they Jimmy rigged that to sound like a Christmas horn, but that sounded pretty cool. And coming behind them now, the walking group from the Bakersfield, California. Bakersfield, California vehicle. You've probably seen it around town, driving around, delivering papers and getting all that stuff, the news out to your doorstep. Bakersfield, Californian vehicles and families. Downtown Bakersfield. So we're going to have a little break here, it looks like, in the action. I'm looking down the streets. So just be a few minutes until we get another group beyond the Bakersfield, California walking group and Rain for Rent folks. So let's recap. If you've been watching this entire time, we've had some cool floats come by, right? Tara the Hero Cat, a cat at a Christmas parade, still can't get over that. Mayor Harvey Hall, pretty cool. We got to talk to him and talk to him about Bakersfield. The Sikh community also represented here in downtown Bakersfield in the Christmas parade. They've been here involved in the Christmas parade for several years. I believe this may be the first or second year that they've had those motorcycles you saw earlier in our live stream. So they are well represented here. We've, of course, had several politicians make their way through the crowd of folks here watching from downtown Bakersfield. Just from where we stand, we can take a look at the crowd. There are quite a few folks here, and a lot of folks watching out for you. You can see in the foreground of your shot here, folks, looks like from the Bakersfield Police Explorers. They've been making their way, walking around downtown, making sure everyone is in a safe spot, making sure trash and everything is picked up. Nothing's out of place, nothing's out of order, keeping order. Future cadets walking in line, too, in perfect formation. Ready for the academy. How are you guys? Merry Christmas. All right, so coming up, very serious. So maybe a little out of order, maybe a couple dogs not behaving well. I don't know, but they are not here. But we will talk about them anyways. Coming up, also behind them, we have the Kero Middle School marching band. Or you know what? I actually jumped ahead in my script. So the pet spa may be behind here, Kero Middle School. I jumped ahead a little bit, so. All right, Kero Middle School, Cavaliers coming down here, downtown Bakersfield. Cheerleaders up front, marching band in back, the way we've seen it several times here. Sounded pretty good this year. I'll be honest with you. The marching bands, West High, we've seen Chipman Junior High, Compton Junior High, now Kero Middle School. They sound pretty darn good. And these guys, look at, they have their instruments lit up. Look at that. A sax with some lights on it. That's pretty cool. How did they make that happen? Well, let's take a listen. Okay, so I wasn't completely knowing where I was here in the rundown, but the Scruffy to Fluffy Pet Spa is here. The dogs have made it. They didn't run off. They are here and looking pretty good, might I say. Again, the Scruffy to Fluffy Pet Spa, dog grooming business located on Rosedale Highway across from Pappy's Coffee Shop. And they say they're ready to help your dog look its finest. Some big boys there. Mastiffs. Look at those guys. Those are big dogs. Look at that dog behind him right there. I don't know what kind of breed that is, but that is a big dog. Let's go talk to a dog here. We always have some time. All right. Tell me about your little friend there. Who's this?
My dog Sancho. He's a Pomeranian, 12 years old.
Tell me about, this is the pet spa, right? You guys are all represented through that?
Yeah.
Tell me about it. What is it all about?
It's about family-oriented. You know, good place to take your dogs. They treat your dogs right. Good clean cuts. My dog loves going there, and he don't like going anywhere. So.
Really? Who's this guy?
This is Jazzy. She goes to Fluffy to Scruffy to get her get groomed.
Nice.
And she knows there she has a safe place. She can get treated like family. She's well taken care of. Yeah.
Very cute. All right, you guys have some cute dogs. I want to see some of these big guys. Look at these guys. This Mastiff right here. How are you? That's a big dog.
Yes.
Tell me about your dog. We'll walk here.
Well, we have 2 Mastiffs.
Yeah.
The St. Bernard.
Oh, get out of your way.
Here tonight.
Get out of your way here. Yeah, those are beautiful dogs.
Thank you. We do giant breed rescue.
Nice. Okay. Well, Merry Christmas.
Thank you, Mary.
I like the outfits on the dogs there. Hey, guys. What? Say Merry Christmas? Merry Christmas. A lot of kids here. All right, Scruffy to Fluffy Pet Spa. Represented. You saw some cool dogs there. Those Mastiffs are pretty cool. St. Bernards also. Beethoven, remember that movie? Yeah. All right. Here we go. Crab 106.1 radio with their vehicle. Downtown Bakersfield. 32nd Annual Christmas Parade. Good hits on the radio. Girl Scouts again, right behind them. We were talking earlier about the Girl Scouts on that float there. They had the Thin Mints, the shortbreads, and I forget the other cookie they had represented. They're now selling them online. Even more dangerous around the holidays to get your Girl Scout cookie fix on. Okay, and coming right behind them, we have the OJ Actis America Marching Bands and Color Guard. Actis Junior High. Sounding pretty good. All right, coming up behind them, we have the Dove Creek Bible Church and their floats. Well, there's not a float, but there's folks from the church there, represented here in downtown Bakersfield. Right behind them, we have the Kern County Shrine Club Petroleum Unit float, the Clown Units, and the Iron Camel Mini Car Group. I'll say that again so you got it. The Iron Camel Mini Car Group. And the Clown Unit, you can see the clowns there. Right behind them. They say the group's all about having fun, helping kids. They are riding here to publicize the 22 Shriners Children's Hospitals burn units and the wonderful charitable work that's been going on there to help patients at no cost to their families. If you know a child of need of major medical attention, they say please contact the local Masonic Lodge or Shriner. All right, we got a clown here. Merry Christmas. Oh, yeah. Riding fast. All right, right behind them we have the U.S. Navy League Cadet Corps. Their training ship, Franklin. represented here. Pretty cool stuff. Making the rounds with the little vehicle there. That's pretty cool. All right. All right, well, do you know some distinguished young women? Well, here's some. They're the distinguished young women of Kern County. Did you know that during the last 2 weeks of July, Bakersfield is home to the Distinguished Young Women of California State Finals? Yep. Well, joining us this evening, we have Marisa Gomez of San Diego, who was selected in July as the Distinguished Young Women of California for the class of 2015. The first alternate is Hannah Contis of Bakersfield. Distinguished Young Women is the nation's largest and oldest scholarship program and has provided life-changing experiences for more than 750,000 young women while awarding more than $100 million in scholarships since 1958. Close behind, we have Bakersfield's Junior Miss Association with Distinguished Young Women shafters Emily Enns and Distinguished Young Women of Delano, Carmela Garcia Alonso. They want to wish everyone a Merry Christmas. Are you in the mood for some drama? If this hasn't been drama enough, I have Endeavor Elementary's Drama Club right behind them. I'm sure they're getting ready for a some sort of Christmas-themed play at their school. Endeavor Elementary School's Drama Club. Maybe some future stars of Broadway. Maybe they'll light up the Stars Theater in downtown Bakersfield, a little closer to home, right? Young kids of the Endeavor Elementary School's drama program. All right, and right behind, we have another Girl Scouts of America. This troop number 3066. Good thing they don't have cookies, because by now we would have had like 3 or 4 boxes of cookies at our location here. 21st and 8th Street, downtown Bakersfield, is where you're watching live right now the 32nd Annual Christmas Parade in downtown Bakersfield. And right behind that, we have the Rio Bravo Greenlee Marching Band. Sounding pretty good there. Rio Bravo Greenlee Elementary School. I'm sorry, that's probably middle school. Middle school. Marching band. They are not elementary school sized. Oh, so we have a little break in the action here. 21st and 8th Street. We thank you for being with us here online. Turn to 23.com as well as our mobile and tablet devices. Seen several folks out here. I've told them about it. Hey, just download our app. You can watch the parade from wherever you're at. Whether it comes before you or comes after you, you'll be able to see what's going on live. All the action from our post here at 21st and 8th Street. The parade, of course, starts at 21st and L. That's just about 5 blocks down the road there. All the parade folks making their way past our post. Then they hook a left onto G Street, head south from there, and hook another left onto 20th Street and go all the way down there past the Superintendent of Schools building, past all those places down there, and they head to O Street, where the official end place of the parade is. Worth mentioning, traffic issues downtown. Another left onto 20th Street and go all the way down there past the Superintendent of Schools building, past all those places down there, and they head to O Street, where the official end place of the parade is. Worth mentioning, traffic issues downtown, as we always have them after the parade. Probably about another hour here in the parade, so if you are going downtown, know someone that is downtown, or need to get here in the next hour or so, you're going to have a lot of traffic. So probably best to stay where you're at, stay put, keep it on here, turn to 23.com with the live stream, and taking all the action here. Okay, coming up, we have DAT, D-A-T, Crew, Dance, Art, and Talent, created by hip-hop dance choreographer, mentor Luther G. Gray of Bakersfield. Now accepting students 5 and up. They're located in downtown Bakersfield, 19th and Chester. And their motto is Youth Inspired by Expression. Looks like they're going to do a little dance right there for us. That is the DAT Dance Crew in downtown Bakersfield, 21st and 8th Street. That's where we're at. Live streaming, turn to 23.com, as well as our mobile and tablet devices. If you can't make the parade, want to see what's going on, you just log onto our website and you can check it all out. We'll be here all night with you. All right, so you saw them. That is DAT Crew, Dance, Art, and Talent. Gave us a nice little rendition of what they've been working on. All right, coming up right after them, we have a familiar face in the fight against forest fires. Yeah, he's that guy, that bear, the bear suit with the hat, famous Smokey the Bear, right? We hear from him a lot. Representing the U.S. Forest Service, the Mount Pinus Ranger Station, engine 372, based near Fraser Park. Here representing the U.S. Forest Service firefighters. They obviously do so much for our community during this drought. Hey, what's up? All right, folks in the U.S. Forest Service, they've become, as I mentioned, a familiar face in the fight against forest fires here in our community. Smokey the Bear, hey! How are you? Merry Christmas! He's not going to say much. He's Smokey the Bear. He can't talk, right? He's a bear. Taking it in with the kids. Nice picture. All right. You guys having fun? Having fun? Yep. All right. U.S. Forest Service engine 372 up near Mount Pinus there, stationed near Fraser Park. All right, coming up behind them, we have the Lakeside School cheerleading program. Lakeside School was established in 1941. Lakeside kindergarten through 8th grade school, serving about 575 students. The Lakeside cheerleaders enjoy cheering at their school athletic events as well as performing for the community. Lakeview, they say, is known as the country school with the Olympic-sized pool. Lakeside Cheer would like to wish everyone a Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. They say, go Bulldogs. All right, coming up right behind them, you've heard them on the radio. KAXL 88.3 Life FM, Bakersfield's only local Christian music station with the goal to continue to bring great Christian music as well as information relevant to our hometown from people who care about it as much as you. They say their mission is to encourage the values and Christian principles of the American way of life, provide the highest quality adult contemporary Christian music to our listeners. KAXL. And Dan Harris there. Cheryl Giesbrook also in the front seat there. Familiar voice on the radio if you listen to 88.3 Life FM. All right, and right behind that we have Emerson Middle School and their marching band. Have you seen your school yet? Well, if you haven't, there's quite a few more marching bands here. I can promise you that. So we're going to hear from all of them before the night is over. Here in downtown Bakersfield, broadcasting live to you at turn23.com and our mobile and tablet devices. All right, and coming up right behind them, we have the float for the Greenfield Country Preschool. That was established in 1989, just celebrated 25 years of business. They say we care for babies 6 weeks old to after-school care, and they run 125 kids on 2.5 acres. I would imagine they run them, but you know what I mean. There's a lot of space out there. Greenfield Country Preschool, their float there, looking pretty nice. Wow, they got a lot of lights, got a lot of kids. Hey, another familiar, see that girl right there? That looks like an Elsa to me from Frozen. What do you think, Noe? I think that's an Elsa. Uh-huh, let it go, let it go. Yeah, that's a familiar tune. Oh, it looks like the teacher. She's dressed as Elsa, that's sweet. I imagine if you would talk to any elementary school teacher, they've probably had to buy Frozen 50 times over and listen to it about 50 times as well. Popular Disney movie that everyone's been talking about recently. All right, you ready for another Girl Scouts of America float? This time, number 3201. Girl Scouts of America here locally. They have a pretty cool float right there. They got some Christmas presents. Got some nice lights, a Christmas tree at the end there. And we've been talking about it for the past hour or so, well, as we've seen these Girl Scout floats come by. They're now selling cookies online. Yeah, you can get them online. You don't have to be pressured into a sale at the grocery store when you walk in there by those cute faces. Okay, coming up right behind there, we have New Adventures for People with Disabilities, NADP, a nonprofit organization that's been in the community for quite some time, helping people achieve their dreams and goals if they have. All right, well, Winston Churchill said, we make a living by what we get, right? We make a life by what we give. Well, this next group knows how to give in big ways. They are the Dignity Health Mercy and Memorial Hospitals, represented there in purple. They're the members of the Mercy's Auxiliary, founded in 1955. There are 75 members strong. They donated $80,000 to Mercy Hospitals last year for services and equipment. In pink are the Auxilians of Memorial Hospital. This group has 107 active members. Last year, they raised more than $82,000 for equipment and programs at Memorial Hospital. Pretty cool stuff, doing a lot of good work in our community. And we've featured those guys quite a few times also, the Miracle Children's Network, I should say Children's Miracle Network, helping out kids who are battling cancer in different hospitals and raising a lot of good money here in our hometown to help those families who may not be able to have the means to care for their children in that time of need. So they're doing a lot of great work at Mercy and Memorial Hospital. All right. Right behind that, we have all aboard the Kindness Express. This beautiful train was donated by the Lawrence Small Children's Medical Center at Memorial Hospital, and its passengers include Miracle Kids and their families. You'll be seeing more of these pint-sized superheroes at this year's Children's Miracle Network telethon that'll be broadcast on KGAT starting at 5 a.m. CMN raises money for children's medical services at Memorial Hospital. Every penny stays right here in our local community. Hey, you got the Condors mascots there on the ends, helping out the kids from the Children's Miracle Network. All right behind we have healthcare with humanity at its core. Dignity Health, Mercy, and Memorial Hospitals have a history of caring for our community for more than 150 years. This year's float features the Ronald McDonald House Playhouse, and riding aboard is none other than himself, Ronald McDonald. Where's Ronald McDonald? Was he on that last float? He may have been on. He was on that last float. All right, well, I tried to time that one out. Couldn't make it happen, but we just missed Ronald McDonald, part of the Ronald McDonald House, doing a lot of great work also at Memorial Hospital. They help pediatric patients and their families if they have to stay in the hospital for a long time, and help them with expenses, giving them a place to stay through a difficult time after the birth of a child. Pretty cool stuff there. All right, so coming up right behind, we have Greenfield Middle School and their marching band. As we have a little lull in the action here, marching bands standing still in their place there. Bottleneck from time to time in the parade as all the folks are making that turn around G Street. And here they come, Greenfield Middle School marching bands. Quite a long marching band, as you can see. There's going to be quite a few here. There we go. There you have it, Greenfield Middle School's marching band passing our post here at 21st and 8th Street, downtown Bakersfield. Greenfield's Middle School marching bands. All right, well, you ready for some more Girl Scouts? It's been about 4 or 5 of them. This is entry number 69, Girl Scouts of Central California South. Girl Scouts of USA is the largest organization for girls in the world with the mission to build girls of courage, confidence, and character who make the world a better place. Through activities in science and technology, business and economic literacy, and outdoor and environmental awareness, Girl Scouts provide the opportunities for fun and friendship while fostering the development of leadership skills and self-esteem. Now, what for the adults, what they know them for is, of course, those delicious cookies. Still, no box of cookies at our post here, 21st and 8th Street. That would be nice right now. Want some cookies, Noah?
They said over online.
What's that?
They said over online.
Oh, yeah. All right, and following right behind, we have Bethel Christian School, currently providing a full accredited kindergarten through 12th grade program for children within our community. The school is located in East Bakersfield on the campus of the First Free Will Baptist Church. They have a pretty cool float right there. Decorated nice. Christmas tree right there. I can see beyond that Christmas tree, there might be the big man himself. I don't know. I see a Santa hat. We'll have to wait till they cross our post right here, side of the street. What do you think? Do you think a Santa Claus is on there now? Hard to tell. There he is. Santa Claus. The first one I've seen tonight. On the Bethel Christian School floats. Santa Claus, all his elves and helpers. Even a dog dressed as an elf. All right, we see those flashing lights. It's not because you're about to be pulled over. It's because we have the CHP right behind in their 5th annual Chips for Kids float and celebration here. Had a chance to cover that recently as they held their annual toy drive through December 17th, collecting toys for kids in less fortunate in our community or battling medical issues. They go visit them in the hospital and deliver toys to them. They have several areas that you can drop off the toys, unwrapped, new toy, or monetary donations. You can go to the Bakersfield, California location downtown, Motor City Lexus, in the Bakersfield Auto Mall, United Way at Stockdale and New Stein, and San Joaquin Community Hospital in downtown Bakersfield. All places, and of course the CHP on Buck Owens Boulevard, all places that you can bring a new or unwrapped toy that will go to great use during the holiday season, helping a lot of folks and a lot of families out who may not have the means to purchase toys and give their kids a Christmas. CHP and the Chips for Kids fundraiser every year, helping out in that effort. We applaud that. The next time you see those lights, it may not be a very Merry Christmas, but for now, it is a Merry Christmas. The lights and sirens from the CHP, normally reserved for the moment before you get a ticket, but tonight in downtown Bakersfield, spreading holiday cheer. The CHP, as we mentioned, representing the Chips for Kids toy drive they do every year, generating a lot of support in the community. Toys for kids that need it the most. All right, behind that we have the Liberty Tax Service. Yep, it's that time of year to start thinking about taxes, right? Liberty Tax Service there to help you in your tax time needs. April 1st, that deadline, it's here before you know it, every year. They're the ones, of course, that stand out there in their outfits, the Statue of Liberty outfits. All right, coming up right behind them, we have the Fred Cummings Motorsports. Well, they've been around for a while. Oh, I'm sorry, I jumped ahead. This is entry number 73, a marching band. No secret there. This is Ridgeview High School. We'll let you listen in. And the mascot right here coming by our post, the Wolf Pack. High five. Oh, I got stiff. No high five. I didn't get a high five. All right, it's all good. High five. There we go. All right, there's a high five. All right. Merry Christmas, guys. He came back for us. That was nice. All right. Ridge Views. Marching band getting an applause here. Bakersfield Christmas Parade. Coming up next, we have Fred Cumming Motorsports. They've been around and located in downtown Bakersfield since 1967. Fred Cummings started as a Honda dealer way back then and has since added on Kawasaki, Suzuki, Can-Am, and Vespa. And just this year, they added a full line of Triumph motorcycles. Pretty cool stuff. You got a couple of those, what do they call those? The Rangers, right? Those ATV vehicles you can take off-roading. Kind of hard to see now with their headlights on, but that is Fred Cummings Motorsports, represented with their finest vehicles. Right behind Ridge View's marching bands, just making their way past our post here, 21st and 8th Street in downtown Bakersfield. If you're just coming in, I'm Tim Callahan with 23 ABC. Happy to be here for you as we continue to broadcast live on turnto23.com, as well as our mobile and tablet devices. A nice year for the parade. Great weather. I don't think we can ask for any better weather. I have a jacket on, but definitely don't need a jacket to be down here tonight. So many folks down here. Easily thousands of people lining the streets of downtown Bakersfield, taking in the sights and sounds of the holiday season as they come to Bakersfield. And we at 23 ABC happy to be here along with you as we head into the last part of the holiday season. Christmas coming up, the new year. A lot of great events in our community. All gets kicked off with the Bakersfield Christmas Parade. And the rev of an engine. As we mentioned, that was Fred Cummings Motorsports and their line of ATV vehicles, motorcycles, Rangers, Vespas. They sell it all. Located downtown Bakersfield. You find them really easily. All right, coming up right behind the Fred Cummings Motorsports is the Valley Medical Transport Group. We'll see them pass our post here as we have a little stoppage in the action. As we mentioned to you before, there's a turn at G Street, and that's usually causing a little bit of the bottleneck in the festivities here. And they are making their way now. Valley Medical Transport, right behind them. And right behind Valley Medical Transport, we have the University of Laverne and their floats. University of Laverne, as you know, probably heard, college located in downtown Bakersfield. Continuing education or and right behind the University of Laverne, we have the Fairfax Junior High School Marching Bands. One of the many junior highs that have been represented here in the Christmas parade. Looking good as they get ready to perform. As I've talked about so far, it really is a nice night to be down here in downtown Bakersfield. I can't remember a parade in the last 4 or 5 years that has been this warm, this calm, and this nice. It really is a great night to be here. Doesn't quite feel like Christmas with the temperature, but as I mentioned, the festivities here, it is Christmas in downtown Bakersfield. Lots of folks lining the streets down 21st and also a block south of us on 20th, where the parade loops around G Street and heads back towards O. That's where the parade ends. A lot of people lining the streets here. Are you a soccer fan? Do you like to watch the LA Galaxy? Well, how about watching the second best thing to the LA Galaxy Bakersfield. Soccer group right there represented. Select soccer group here in Bakersfield, California. Maybe one day playing for the LA Galaxy. You can start to see those lights creep up in our shot here. That is because the flashing lights of the Kern County Fire Department not far behind. We heard from the Bakersfield, I'm sorry, that's the Kern County Fire Department. We first heard from the Bakersfield Fire Department at the beginning of the parade. Their downtown station, Station 1, the first station in Bakersfield, located just across the street. Now we got the county guys coming right behind them. Kern County Fire Department. Also doing a lot in the community with different fundraisers and different events. You see that big flag draped at those fundraisers around town. That's usually the Kern County Fire Department's big, giant American flag that they hoist up there with the ladder. Down here for the Christmas parade, we'll hear the sirens, of course. It is interesting to think about the Kern County Fire Department and all, because our county, one of the largest counties in California, needing a lot of space to be protected, and these guys post up all around our county, California City, Tehachapi, different areas north of us, Delano, Lamont, Shafter, reaching all the outlying areas outside of Bakersfield, serving the county and the community. A full load there on that second rig. A lot of folks up on the top there. Kern County Fire Department. All right, so on a personal note, there's a familiar face to our family coming down here. Of my wife's son, or brother, I should say. Sorry, brother just got into the fire academy. Represented there. Top, the Kern County Fire Department. Fire Academy, a difficult thing to get into, just the process there. To get into the Fire Academy, a difficult thing, and so many of those guys making it and eventually making it onto the force to serve the community. Okay, continuing on here. We have IKEA, the distribution center, right? It's that big facility off the 5 there as you head down south towards the Grapevine. Still Kern County Fire guys walking around. Station 42 right there in the foreground of your shot. Kern County Fire Department. All right, and right behind that we have the floats for the Kern County Superintendent of Schools. A really interesting float. Check that one out. You got some reindeer. One reindeer with a tutu on, yeah. You see right. A tutued reindeer, that's a first. Pretty cool bus they decked out there. Kern Schools, Kern Superintendent of Schools rather, of course, you know, provides services to our local schools, high schools, all those school buses that roam around Bakersfield. They have stuffed that bus full of folks. It is a cool bus. I'll wrap that. Nice little present there. Wrap that bus up. And we will get another break in the action right here as the Kern County Fire Department floats, a little bottlenecked up just west of us here on 21st Street. So in the foreground here, as they will be here for just a moment, we have the Freedom Middle School bands and color guard. All right, Freedom Middle School and their marching and color band right here, live on turn23.com. All right, on our next float coming up here, as you can see in the foreground, that is South High School. Their colors there, baby blue colors. Got a cool old truck there to carry some of the cheerleaders from South High School. And right behind that, we have our next entry. That's from Fence Members and Rick Keel. It's a Beast 1941 command car, which belonged to his dad. In Rick's words, he says, quote, "I restored it to keep my dad with me and to honor the vets of times past." He says it was Grandpa's first Christmas 1941 when he was able to be in that vehicle right there. You can see to the right, coming in our shot here in just a moment. Pretty cool. So, as you can probably see right now, the pace of the parade is taking a little bit of a slower pace just because we have what happens normally in a parade, a little bottleneck action where the folks in front have to be delayed because the folks in front of them are a little bit slow too. So we'll just stay here with you and stay live as we have plenty more floats to see. Probably just about halfway down here. Lots more coming up. If I look ahead, we have some, oh yeah, we got some good ones. All right, here we go again. South High School making their way through, and we have that old-time war vehicle there. That was from Rick Keel. It's called a Beast 1941 command car. Pretty cool. South High School Rebels there in front of them. All right, and it looks like we already have a first place in the nonprofit civic division. Coming up right here, we have the Kern Bridges Youth Home. Kern Bridges, their float and their youth homes, they say, was the first foster care agency established in Kern County back in 1987. KBYH has grown from being a foster care agency to also providing adoption services. As you see that military vehicle go by here, here comes our first place nonprofit civic division, the Kern Bridges Youth Home. They have been a leader in our community when it comes to standards of care and service. Yeah, it's no secret. If you do know Bakersfield and know this community of Kern County, we do have a high rate of kids in foster care, some 3,000 kids within our area in foster care. And that's why so many organizations get together around the holidays to really make a difference in these kids' lives. There's tons of organizations that are doing great things, and this one just another example, Kern Bridges. You can visit them at kernbridges.com to learn more about their youth homes and services offered to kids not quite out of the foster care system, still needing support and care. All right, and coming up right behind them, we have some more dancers. Yeah. This one is LQ's Performing Arts Center. It is a local nonprofit organization that's been serving the Bakersfield area for the last 10 and a half years. Their goal is to embrace, enhance, and let me turn the page here, and empower the community through the performing arts. They offer classes to all ages and can be as low as $15 a month. If you'd like to learn more and learn some moves in a positive environment, they say don't hesitate to call them. Again, that's LQ's, their number 661-343-0442. You can visit them at lqspac.org. All right, and coming up right behind us here, we have a big one. We have a big one, folks. This is the Sweepstakes winner. This is pretty cool. This is the float from the Kern High School Police Officers Association. And boy, look at that. Is that Grinch? I think that's Grinch. The Grinch that stole Christmas. That's not Santa, that's the Grinch. Bunch of kids hiding their presents from the Grinch in the audience here. That looks pretty real. What do you think?
I think it is a
I think that would be why they would be the sweepstakes winner of this parade here. That's a pretty sweet float. The Grinch, of course. If you have kids or grew up under a rock, you didn't see The Grinch That Stole Christmas. Classic Christmas movie. The best version I like, of course, Jim Carrey. It's a great version of the movie. The Grinch Who Stole Christmas right here in Bakersfield. But I would imagine he's being told by the police department, the Police Officers Association. So he's not truly going to steal Christmas. If he steals Christmas, well, he may just be prosecuted for theft, right? Being towed by the police department. They wouldn't tolerate that, stealing Christmas from kids.
Attention, citizens of Whoville. We got the Grinch. We're bringing back Christmas.
Wait, he got the Grinch. We got to do an interview here, Noe. We got to talk to him. So you guys caught the Grinch.
We caught the Grinch. We're bringing back Christmas.
Was he stealing Christmas?
He was. We got him now.
What are the charges the Grinch is going to face here?
Multiple charges. Absolutely. Stealing from the citizens of Whoville.
All right, we appreciate you guys. We'll let you go here. The Kern High School District Police Department represented there. The Grinch Who Stole Christmas, the sweepstakes winner here in the Bakersfield Christmas Parade. They wouldn't let him go. They wouldn't let him steal Christmas. You have to answer to those charges. Pretty cool. I just noticed there's like smoke machine coming out of that thing. That was pretty cool. Okay. And don't worry, if you miss any of this stuff, you want to watch it again, we're going to have the entire thing on our website, turn to23.com, when we can get it up there for you to watch. All right, coming up next, we have the float for the Kern High School District Employees Association, Chapter 81, CSEA, singing Christmas carols, as we have the Bakersfield cadets walking by us here in formation. Looking good, guys. Always in formation with the Bakersfield Explorers. All right, and coming up right behind the cadets that are now lining the streets. They're making their way back. We have the Kern High School District Employees Association. I'm sorry, we already had those guys. We have Kern Middle School and the cheer squad, plus the marching band. As we've seen, one of many marching bands that are making their way down here. Kern Middle School, the Crusaders. And right behind, well, the marching band, they haven't passed our post here yet. Still making their way down here. Again, we are at 21st and 8th Street, downtown Bakersfield, covering all the sights and sounds of the 32nd annual Bakersfield Christmas Parade. So, not on the official list here, but we have, you can see some cadets here. In perfect formation, marching formation, of course. Row by row, side by side, one by one. They make their way downtown All right, so not sure where this little guy is, but on the list it says we have Lowe's coming up. So Lowe's, as you would imagine if you are a homeowner or in need of repair of something around your house, taking care of your yard, Lowe's has been operating in Bakersfield since 1999 when the first store on the West Coast was built on Rosedale Highway. That's pretty cool. Lowe's has always been a great supporter of our community and looks forward to serving for many more years. So coming up right behind, what we presume right there is Lowe's. Small, but representative in the float here at the parade. We have the Kern County Animal Services. It's one of the largest organizations in the Central Valley that rescues, houses, and cares for lost and abandoned animals. It enforces animal-related laws and acts to protect cruelty to animals. In 2013, Kern County Animal Services saved over 9,000 animals through their adoption, rescue, and lost pet reunification programs. The staff and volunteers of the Kern County Animal Services wish you and your furry members of the family a happy holiday season and thanks you for supporting their efforts. So I jumped ahead. That was Lowe's. This is Lowe's. Coming up next, we'll have the Kern County Animal Services. I thought Lowe's was, by themselves there in that cool little golf cart. But no, they have a float. Not in the script, but they do have a float. Still a long, steady stream of floats, bands, folks from the community. A dog I see still on their way, making their way past our spot here on 21st and 8th Street, downtown Bakersfield for the 32nd annual Christmas parade. So we talked about them before, but it's worth mentioning again. The Kern County Animal Services, one of the largest organizations in the Central Valley, helping reunite, find, vaccinate, get all your pets taken care of, what they need. You can take them there, low cost, spay and neutering, of course. Kern County Animal Services. Kern County Animal Services helping folks, as we mentioned, find their pets if they're lost, helping them spay and neutering at low costs. Oh, we got a couple actual pets there. Look at that guy. He looks hot. Panting away there. Got some guys, some furry-legged friends with their nice little outfits, I'm sure that they put on willingly and with no hesitation. Oh, look, that one, he's got a little lights around his collar. That's awesome. Kern County Animal Services, their place. Okay, we have next coming up, and it looks like the first place commercial division winner, and that is the Process Instruments Incorporated, founded in 1988. Process Instruments, headquartered in Bakersfield, the heart of heavy oil production and thermal stream flood activities, is the first and foremost to develop and offer a state-of-the-art portable well testing system. They support production and stream testing for oil producers throughout Central and Southern California, as well as the Middle East locations. During the day, this unit, SMT2, is specifically designed for testing stream production, measuring pressures up to 1,700 pounds and thermotemperatures up to 650 degrees. All right, coming up right behind that float, we have the Valley Schools, a local Christian private school, has partnered with the Wounded Heroes Fund to bring you to the Bakersfield Santa's first 5K run. Pretty cool stuff. Santa 5K fun run happening this Sunday, December 7th at Riverwalk Park. The fun run will help raise funds and bring awareness to those in the military locally who suffer from harm after they have served our country. For more information, you can visit Bakersfield5k.com. All right, the next entry coming up here, we have Journey Air Conditioning and their entry. Air conditioning needs for your business, home, office, whatever you need. Journey Air, they got you covered. Cool you down in the summer, warm you up in the winter. All right, so this next float you are not going to want to miss. Why are you not going to want to miss it? Because it's a monster of a float. This is Shocker Motorsports. And here comes the Christmas and Christmas dream come true for every boy and girl, right? What kid would not love to see a real-life monster truck under the Christmas tree? Yeah, well, the Shocker Hot Wheels monster truck comes to life just in time for Christmas. They say they're going to need a bigger tree for that guy. I think they're right. That is one big monster truck. It's brought to you by Shocker Motorsports, bringing dreams to life. That is a life-size monster truck. It's pretty sweet right there. That's a real monster truck. Once a year, you know, Rabobank turns into a monster truck rally there. They have all the dirt and jumps and motorsports stuff comes alive. I'm sure you'd see one of these guys roaming around crushing some cars. Of course, the smaller versions under the Christmas tree around the holidays for the kids. Couldn't quite fit that one under. Maybe under a Griswold tree you could fit that monster truck. Yeah. All right, and coming up right behind the super duper monster trucks, we have the sights and sounds of the Oliver Middle School marching bands. Getting applause from the crowd. Sounded pretty good. That was Leon Oliver Middle School. All right, so fun's not over yet. We have more floats coming down 21st Street, heading east, I should say west, on 21st towards G Street. But they make that hook left and then head east on 20th Street. So next we have the float for the Central Football and Cheer Squad. You can see them right there in the foreground doing a little demonstration. Little pause in the action right here where we are post up here at 21st and 8th Street, downtown Bakersfield. You're watching the 32nd annual Bakersfield Christmas Parade live on turn23.com, as well as our mobile and tablet devices. Live streaming. 23ABC, your source for live streaming news and events around Kern County. So yeah, you are looking right now at the Central Football and Cheer Float, their entry number 100. We have reached the 100 mark in our parade here. And just 110 entries, I should say, I'm sorry, I apologize, 113 entries on the Christmas parade, so just about 13 entries left as we make our way here, turning towards the end of the 32nd annual Christmas parade. Still got a lot of good floats coming up here. You'll want to stick around and check them out. Right behind the Central Valley Football and Cheer, we have Valley Republic Bank and their floats in fun action there. It looks like they got some good stuff. They got a little Santa Claus. I'm sorry, a snowman. Santa Claus is walking on the street there. Valley Republic Bank. Several locations around the community to serve you. If you've been watching and kind of catching all these floats as they pass by, some of the ones that definitely stood out to us just recently, we saw the Grinch, of course. That was an amazing float. Had some animation, some movement to it, with the Grinch there being towed by the Kern County, I should say the Kern High School District Police Department. They bringing him in on charges of stealing Christmas from kids. And then we had that really cool float from the Sikh community. They had a really nicely decorated float. Some really cool ones passed through with the monster truck that just came by a little while ago. That was pretty memorable. We've had some Frozen themed floats with Elsa, you know, that character from Frozen. All the kids know it by now. A lot of entries here as we pass our 100 entry mark, heading into the last and final 12 or so, 13 entries into the 32nd annual Christmas parade. So coming up here, we have Spirit Radio. Spirit Radio broadcasting 100.1, based in Visalia, but broadcasting right here down to Bakersfield. Spirit, of course, broadcasts Christian radio, Christian music throughout our community, represented here. And right now, if you tune on 100.1, I turned them on the other day, they're playing Christmas music, nothing but Christmas music. So pretty cool. So it's 100.1 on the dial here in Bakersfield and 88.9 in Visalia and Fresno. All right, coming up, this is 103, entry 103, and this is the Eastern Sabres Cheer. The Eastern Sabres are part of the Golden Empire Youth Tackle Football and Cheer program. They say they just finished their inaugural year as a youth program for East Bakersfield High School. With their first season, they had a total of 44 wonderful cheerleaders, and this season is coming to an end, but they say they look forward to starting a new one in March. The Eastern Sabres Cheer Squad, linked up with East Bakersfield High School. You're chanting Sabres, that's appropriate, right? And following right behind the cute and adorable Sabres, we have the Rehabilitation Center of Bakersfield. The Rehabilitation Center of Bakersfield would like to wish you or family a happy holiday. They have been providing quality care and superb therapy for the past 5 years. They are located northeast of Bakersfield. Pretty festive float here. They got some snow being blown at the kids and families there, waving at the crowds.
That's real snow.
That is real snow in Bakersfield. That's going to melt right on the ground here. No, it's not real snow. All right, coming up right behind, we have some familiar faces in the community. TV 17, Channel 17. Got Alyssa Carlson. A couple of the familiar faces. Kevin Charette. Hey, how are you guys? Hey. Maddie Jansen in the mornings there. All right. Right behind that, we have the Kern County Scottish Society. Kern County Scottish Society, bagpipes and all. This will be a good one. All wearing kilts, of course. I'll let you take in the sights and sounds of Christmas with the bagpipes. Sounds pretty good to hear jingle bells on the bagpipe, right? Mentioning the Kern County Scottish Society is a nonprofit organization. They formed to promote the rich Scottish heritage and cultural traditions in Kern County. Some of these great traditions include the Highland Games. I've been to those at the Kern County Fairgrounds that are really fun. Gatherings in April. They have the Celtic Music Festival in October and the Burns Supper in January, where you can get that haggis, right? You like haggis? Maybe not. All right. Well, they have some other good foods too. They have those sausage wrapped in dough there. I don't know what they call them, but my buddy who's Scottish loves to get those, and I love eating those around the holidays. Fun stuff from the Kern County Scottish Society, representing the holidays with some bagpipes. All right, coming up right behind them, we have the Columbus Cheerleaders from Fruitvale School District. A very festive, country-themed float. Say Christmas is the best. Yeah, Christmas is the best. All right. Very good. All right, coming up right behind them, we have the San Joaquin District Association. All right. Coming up right behind the San Joaquin District Association, we have the Orchard Supply Hardware and their float, founded and purchased in San Jose in 1931. The Bakersfield store has been open to loyal customers that enjoy shopping in the store because of their excellent product offerings. Let Orchard's Bakersfield store be your one-stop shop for all your home improvement, painting, maintenance, and backyard needs. I know I need to go in there. I need to get grass seed for my yard. Need to reseed it. I'm going to go in there and grab some seeds here this weekend, I think. Do that little fun project. All right, coming up behind them, you can hear they're honking their horn. That's Get. You've seen those on town, right? You've seen those buses around picking folks up. Kern Golden Empire Transit. They've stuffed the bus with employees. Usually they stuff the bus around the holidays for, different food drives, but tonight they've stuffed the bus with employees and their families. We are, as we mentioned, nearing the end of the 32nd annual Bakersfield Christmas Parade from downtown Bakersfield here. Coming up, appropriately enough, in a Bakersfield type organization here, we have Hall Ambulance, the paramedics, the EMTs, nurses, and emergency medical dispatchers of Hall Ambulance Service Incorporated. They wish you and yours a very Merry Christmas. Since 1971, Bakersfield and the surrounding community have relied on emergency medical services provided by Hall Ambulance when a loved one falls victim to a sudden illness or injury. Hall Ambulance, there when you need them. Hope you don't need them, but if you do, they, of course, responding to you, lights and sirens, as you see in the shot there, to get you help when you need it most. We saw Mayor Hall, obviously his organization, his company here, Hall Ambulance, he's been part of in this community for quite a long time, the mayor of Bakersfield, providing a lot of help. And that is the second to last float slash entry of this Christmas parade. Again, if you're watching this live, we are at 21st and 8th Street, passing our location here. And yeah, those are loud, by the way. You've probably heard those sirens if you've been driving or walking around town. They're a lot louder when you're on the street, right in front of them, about 20 yards away. Kids taking in the fun and excitement there. Hey, you put flashing lights in front of kids, they're going to love it. And coming up right behind that's the second to last parade here, float in the parade here, we have the local active 2030 Club adopted our next and final float, and it's the most special one of the parade. Here comes the man of the hour, the sweetheart, with his sweetheart, Mrs. Claus. Those are the guys we've been waiting for. There they are, Santa and Mrs. Claus. And of course, we have to talk to Santa and see what he thinks about Christmas. Santa, anything you want to say to the fine folks of Bakersfield?
What's that?
Anything you'd like to say to the folks in Bakersfield?
Santa loves all of you. And it's just a privilege to be here in Bakersfield, California.
We love it. Thank you for coming and supporting us. Thank you.
Yes, thank you.
All right, Merry Christmas, guys. Thank you. You heard from him right there, Santa Claus. Stole the mic for a second, no big problem there. All right, and that does it for the 32nd annual Bakersfield Christmas Parade live from downtown Bakersfield. What's up, guys? How are you doing? Hey, I'm Tim Callahan. I've enjoyed spending time with you here as we bring this to you live on turnto23.com as well as our mobile and tablet devices. It's been a good time. We had a lot of great moments here, starting with Tara the Hero Cat. Remember her? She was that cat that saved the boy from that attack dog. Well, she kicked off the parade as the Grand Marshal. We had amazing floats from different members of the community. We had the Grinch. You saw him there winning one of the prizes, being hauled off by the police department. We're going to wrap all this up for you. In case you missed the moments and want to see it again, 23 ABC News at 11 will be there for you. We're going to wrap up this parade and bring you all the highlights from the 32nd annual Christmas parade. I think I have some kids behind me. They're excited to be on TV. Well, on our live stream, turnto23.com and our mobile and tablet devices. That's it for us here, live in downtown Bakersfield. I'm Tim Callahan. I've enjoyed spending time with you, and we'll look for you next time.